kando na kuidhinisha executive director mpya ambaye nataka pengine kama ako karibu ni wajulisheni, because you'll be dealing a lot with you. Dr. Justin Kiambi, see here, inua mkono. He replaces Dr. Siso. Dr. Siso has done 5 years with the party, and he wishes to go and contest for parliamentary seat on Wiper. So he needed adequate preparation for the seat of Borabu, because our brother Momanyi, who is here a ranking member of the party and a member of the Parliamentary Service Commission, wishes to run for a higher office, that of the governor of Nyamira. Sasa munaona kampeni zaza zimeanza kupamba, na pia kumkaribisha ndugu yetu Norman Magaya. Where is Norman? Norman Magaya akuje. Norman is a very famous name here. He was making made a serious statement in there with his permission. He said, before they wind up NASA, they must wind me up. Norman, thank you so much. Those who are bombers of Kenya during the tallying of the presidential votes will know the trouble and the suffering that Norman went through, including suffering a near heart attack. We thank God that he's still alive and continues to be strong. He has joined Wiper and is going to be working very closely with the party leader going forward. The others, of course, are administrative changes which will be announced by the management team, which is led by the chair. Nitaongea bashi kwa lugha ya Kiingereza so that we can make this as Wiper Democratic Movement this evening, culminating in our decision to exit NASA and welcome a new formidable coalition, which coalition, in my view, will be spearheaded by the One Kenya Alliance. We are sure of the direction we want to take, and we are determined to take that decision, that direction. Therefore, comprise a democratic movement, Ford Kenya, Amani National Congress, political formations. I remind us that Wiper Democratic Movement is in cooperation with Jubilee. So that is the next climb we have to undertake in our relationship, and therefore it will not be surprising that One Kenya Alliance going forward will be working with Jubilee, will be working, hopefully. We welcome our friends in ODM. We are not killing NASA and killing ODM at the same time. We are really cognizant of the fact that ODM have a right also to do political formation. But I want to take this platform to welcome ODM as we form the new alliance, all-encompassing, for the purposes of national salvation of the Kenyan nation state. This country is at a crossroads. And so in fact, I want to congratulate and thank Honorable Deputy Minority Leader and Member for Kadhiani, Honorable Robert Mbui, Deputy Minority Leader in the National Assembly, and also thank Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr., the Minority Whip in the Senate, who some members of the media have been speculating may be the net losers in case we take the decision, which we have unanimously taken, to exit NASA, I repeat, and welcome a bigger, formidable coalition, which is going to form the next government. If you look at it that way, I'm basically extending a hand of friendship to ODM, because ANC and KANU and Ford Kenya are together with us. I want to specifically welcome ODM to be part of the new formation. And if they are part of the new formation, I'm quite sure everybody will see the wisdom behind our decision today. But that notwithstanding, this party is determined. I've heard members speak like they've never done before, that we are not going to beat about the bush. We are not going to second guess. We are going straight to form the next government. We have very many. I received a telephone call from Honorable Wetangula suggesting that the planned meeting for tomorrow, which brings together all our parliamentary team members, be held next Tuesday, because a lot of members of parliament are out of the country. And we want everybody to be present. And Honorable Mudavadi agrees. And so from Tuesday, it will be hitting every corner of the Republic with a clear message, a very clear message, which we are all working together to realize. I also want to mention here that Raila Odinga, when we were here, I received a letter signed by him, and ODM have now accepted to share in the political party's funding. These are monies secured under the consolidated fund. These are monies that are contributed by the Kenyan taxpayer. And that in the first place. And I always knew in ODM who are misleading Raila. When we sat and I showed him, and by the way, I made it very clear, these were the only discussions I had with Raila on the party's fund. And he agrees with me because he hadn't seen the salient clauses which he had fixed his signature. Therefore, Honorable Raila has done well. We will file that letter with the registrar of political party. And therefore, they need a letter which was instructing the registrar of political parties to convene a meeting to discuss what in his view was helpless business or hopeless business. We are serious leaders, and we don't want leaders to besmirch the character of national leaders. We forgive them. So, ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you for your patience. Best foot forward. Ikianguka ina naomba munisaidie na barakoa. Mwenye barakoa tu swali mbili tafadhali. Swali. Thank you. We take your questions. Yes. Yes. You said senior counsel. Thank you. What's your name, sir? Thank you for recognizing that. Musa. My second.
Now, there is no political party. The office has not received any documents from other parties indicating
we will be director was taken over to that will also be filed with the register of political parties, therefore ending that dispute, of course subject to cross-checking some of the numbers Honorable Raila has quoted.
Maybe two questions for me. One question is what happens to the leadership positions that Wiper holds in the National Assembly and the Senate? And the second question, we've welcomed ODM to join the One Kenya Alliance. Number one, does One Kenya Alliance have a formula to pick a presidential candidate? And if ODM comes and follows you to One Kenya Alliance and wins a ticket to be a flag bearer, will One Kenya still exist?
You ask a mouthful of questions. I'm not surprised if you run for the next seat in Kilgoris yourself. But be that as it may, those are very good questions. And first of all, you heard me mention about Robert Mbui, Deputy Minority Leader in the National Assembly. You heard me mention the Honorable Mutula Kilonzo Jr., the Minority Whip in the Senate. As an example, we have the Honorable Jessica and we have others who are committee chairs. We have member for Kadhiani, for instance, was attending virtually. He is actually the chair. Mavoko, sorry, from Mavoko. He's the chair of sports. But I can tell you in the case of Mavoko, for instance, we negotiated. He was the first beneficiary of the cooperation between Wiper and Jubilee. So that is in place. But where the law specifically says, and thank you for recognizing senior counsel, that this thing is to be given to the minority in parliament. That is where the issue is. And ODM, it's as simple as that. If they see the bigger picture, nobody like Sifuna will go running there and say, exit Robert Mbui, exit Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Because it will work to their disadvantage and to all of us advantage. As you can see, we're actually not divorcing our partners. We're inviting them a new formation because the idea of NASA served its time, called at its time, called NASA. Now we are looking at One Kenya Alliance, and if this formulation, and if under that formulation they come and win the ticket to run for the presidency, we will also discuss. But first of all, they have to really convince me that they have better ideas. Convince us, not me. Thank you. Thank you. This deputy chair, another advocate here called Swanya. Yes, thank you, Swanya. And we will jump and cross that bridge anyway when we get to. Right now, opened our arms, opened our arms. If you realize, this is reformation, this is reconstitution. I like that one, reconstitution.
You have mentioned ODM about 7 or 8 times.
Yes, yes, Ken.
Them to a new working relationship. Possibility of
Ken, we are working with or without ODM.
Excellent.
Okay?
End of story.
Take that to the bank, the nearest one.
Question, Mheshimiwa.
Yes.
like that.
Both of you, you and Mudavadi, have been quoted saying that why NASA is breaking because of mistrust. And that is on the part of ODM. You're inviting ODM which you don't trust again.
Yeah, because you see now,
What is new?
I think this is a new ODM. First of all, recognizing. This is why I started by appreciating the step taken by the ODM party leader. Had he taken this step and not listen to people like Sifuna, NASA will probably be saying we welcome other people. All right? So what Mudavadi is also is a realistic thing. But now you can see an attempt, a genuine attempt to rebuild and to mend fences. We are open to that. Soften my stand. Forget about that and take that to the bank. This party has decided we are not deputizing anybody. Not even you if you choose to run for president. Yes, sir.
Based on the party's strength in this local land,
Yes.
are you part of the de facto leader of this political outfit?
Well, I think I can leave that also to your own calculation. You seem to be calculating party strength. Yeah, obviously, in terms of the current presence in parliament, Wiper has more members than ANC, Wiper has more members than Ford Kenya, Wiper has more members than KANU. It's a fact. But ODM have more because we gave them the flagship.
Senior Counsel.
Yes, sir.
You say that you received a call from Moses Wetangula.
Yeah, when we are here.
Not have members are outside. And
Yeah,
that is
on
the
committee
reason for
work.
suspendment. That is the second time that reason is being given. Will it be the squabbles that he's
No.
facing in his party?
No way. Moses Masika Wetangula is the de facto, the legal, legitimate leader of Ford Kenya.
Thank you.
Pakuje mkono. Tuombe tufanye hivi. Uko vipi?
Uko sawa?
Mungu ananipenda.
Ruben, 1, 2, Ruben.